Hello all, we are from Right Care NGO, Sheshadri from Bangalore. Right Care NGO is helping student community to pursue their career in medical engineering, fashion design and all other education streams. So today we have taken a topic to discuss the medical career option. So I have named it as a doctor's dream because when I was interacting with many of students who are interested in medical path, like continuing education, especially in MBBS. I've seen that they are facing a lot of difficulty and clarification is required. So today we'll be discussing details regarding this. So you can see it here. Initially I started my journey. I mean, we are doing a lot of career counseling and admissions. Also, we have done for, since many years. And while interacting with the parents and students, I came across a lot of difficulties. I was listening and made a few of the notes also. So I just wanted to clarify those. Queries in this video. I have made it very simple. So I have created a mind map so that it will be an helpful for discussing from my side to all the audience. So we will start from my MCI website, that is Medical Council of India. That's a final authority for allocating the seats in India. So when I visited the total seats through NEET examination this year 2020, yesterday I created this mind map. It was showing about total number of colleges, about 542 numbers are there, and seats are 80,055 only. So through NEET, okay. And due to this less number of seats, there are a lot of competition is there in India, because this year about 17 lakh students are writing an exam. And really the very tough it is to get into the medical career, especially MBBS. So you can see it here again. This 80,055 is splitted, like 15% will go all India quota. That is, there are central colleges are there, central universities are there. To get there, actually out of 720 marks as NEET is having, so he need to be very near to that 720. I can able to say above 600, 615 or 620. It again depends on the which category, caste, and where he is falling. So depending on, he will be getting it. But nearing to this 720 will be the 50% marks. Later the 85% will fall under the state category, any state for that matter. So for the Karnataka state, no, we had made an analysis in the last year. Actually, above 550, if you score, you will be getting the seats in Karnataka government seat. We are discussing, okay, out of the 720, where a student has to make 550. So again, see, I'm coming back to KEA. KEA means Karnataka Examination Authority. It is the body or a council authorized one which will allocate a seats in Karnataka. So, so of this 85%, actually 100% in government colleges are there. So those government colleges are having 100% seat allocation. So second would be like a private colleges. So we are discussing about this 85% of state seat share. So in that Karnataka government, so will allocate 100% seats in government colleges, and among them again a private colleges is we have. In this private colleges, we are discussing 85%. That split of private colleges will be like 65%, and again private colleges we have 35% here. So again here private colleges of 30% will be no splitting in between 50% of NRI and minority institutions, and so forth. It is a little complex to understand, but we'll take it as share here. In the private colleges we are having 65% and 35%. as a seat sharing basis. So majorly this 85% seats are again divided into category based and some minority reservation and so and so forth, because in the Christian minority self-financed institutions, they have a higher reservation for them, and Muslim minority colleges are having higher reservation for Muslim students. Likewise, it is complex to understand, but I made it as a bold statement here. I think approximately about 65% for government and private for 35%. So fee structure for if you get through NEET for the government colleges in Karnataka, 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees per year student will be paying, and the government quota in private colleges. I was telling it here, in the private colleges there are government seats also there and private seats also there. So in the private colleges we have 1 lakh, no, 1.11 lakhs per year, and private colleges 7.85 lakhs to 16 lakhs per year, depending on the college where they will be where they will be allocated. So others, like it's having 25 lakhs per year, NRA 50 lakhs. We are having so many no different stuffs here. This has to be taken in a other session, so we may have to understand in detail. So the no, I'm just not telling you, like Karnataka State is a counseling conducted by KEA, which is allocating both the government and medical colleges. So for all the quotas, government, private, and NRI and other so many quotas are there. So in fact, so you can see it. So you can see it here that in Karnataka, total seats are split. In the government quota, we have approximately about 2,900, and management quota 4,545, and deemed universities having 1,750. This is only approximate. You can take exact data maybe in the um, through KE website and all. But as I was gone through a lot of statistics, but I found that these are the very nearest match numbers. So and the how many colleges we are having? 19 colleges, government colleges we are having, 30 self-financing colleges, and 10 deemed university medical colleges we have in Karnataka. So this year, 2020, about 17 lakhs students have taken the examination. And if you think of now ratio, considering the 17 lakhs and the seats available, that is 80,055. So per seat, so 20, per seat available, so 21 students are competing for to get it. So I mean to say about no, it's a very huge competition. So a student has to make a dedicated effort to get a seat. Actually, if he is getting a government seat in MBBS, that means he is worth of. I mean, he is really. I believe that he is really put his own effort and. Applied all his knowledge, and he comes under a generous category. That's what I believe, because it's very tough to get it. Okay, and I wanted to show you one more table here. See, cutoff for 2019 for a general category 584, OBS 588, SC 465, ST 471, and minority quota 265, and ESI 486. There are other several categories will come under, but these are the broad category. Student has to focus to get a more number of seat opportunity. And also, I just wanted to show you this one more table. So here the all India level table is, so government colleges we have for MBBS 272, and total seats will be 41,388, and private colleges including deemed university, that is 260 numbers we have, total seats 35,540 we have. This is the BDS, you can go through if you if you are interested. So I'm mainly focusing on MBBS today. So total seats through NEET will be about colleges 532, and total seats 76,928. You may wondering, so actually it is differing. Why it is here? One thing I'm showing, and here about 80,000 through the MCI data. But actually this MCI data is the correct one. This table which I'm showing it, it's an approximate near match, so you can just consider for the reference one. And while studying this writing a NEET student, every student is having a goal to get into the government shift. That's fine, but what if he's not getting into? There are other options are available. Like a second options will be getting into the management quota. So it is not affordable for many of the families, as it is a very costly one. So that is just an option. A few people can afford it. But after this government seat, I believe that there is one more opportunity studying abroad. The MBBS, that's a 6-year degree course. Maybe it will be costing not much, but it will give you a very good knowledge in the subject as well as a good recognition to career. That is in abroad. You can see it here. So I made about now majorly three countries. There are several countries, but we are supporting for these countries here. But we can also support many other countries. But here for this representation, for this session, I have taken three countries. There is Ukraine. I have listed here for one, two, three, five universities top one, so you can able to make a choice. So we have a full complete package for them to studying, like from starting from visa, ticket, hostel, food, and and the medical fees. We'll take care of full complete ownership from till the start of the journey to when till you come back after completing examinations. There are the very good and recognized universities. Next, Armenia, they also having a lot of government colleges. In fact, unlike India, other countries for medical uh, education, they're having only government sponsored colleges, not private sponsored. Okay, so only in our country we have many of the private colleges. That's how the seats are squeezed up to get some finance out of it. So anyway, that's the other matter. But abroad education, one more country I've considered is Russia. You can see it here. They're having various universities. Only the few I listed here just for this session. But even for Armenia and Ukraine, we are having too many options. Okay. So thanks for listening to this session, and hopefully in the coming days I'll make detailed videos about each subject. Hope it can help you that. Thank you.